How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Seth Julian, and welcome to today's briefing about commodities today. Two in particular, natural gas. Let's take a look at coffee first. Coffee has been since, I would say March. This is a daily chart. We can go back to March here, February. This is a drought in Brazil, which severely affected the crop. Coffee, as you're probably aware, is a very temperamental plant. It's a shrub, really, or a plant. It's a shrub, small bush. And it's temperamental that a bad growing season, for the bus, which it was this spring because of drought conditions, can affect the crop for 2 years out. It's a very temperamental plant. If that weren't bad enough, what did blossom has been subjected to in the Arabica growing region of Brazil and Colombia, and up significantly. This is we'll get to 120, 221. That's a huge increase. About 120% actually, in very little time. This has been a terrific trade for us, and this last blip, which I want to point out to you here, has been very profitable because coffee farmers in Brazil and Colombia, to a lesser degree Peru, have held off 1 million bags of coffee. That's 60 kilos a bag. That's 60 million kilos of coffee held off the market in anticipation of further price rises and, in effect, a squeeze on the market. So this trade is likely to be good for some time. Coffee is an essential commodity in the world, and therefore, when we see the price continuing to rise, it's a great trade, and we highly recommend it. The next trade, of course, is natural gas. Now, for those of you following natural gas, you'll know that the great energy shortage that started in the spring and is just taking off still had a little bit of a consolidation here, but it's still about twice what it was. Here's 550, 520. Here it's 280. So that's another 100+% jump in price. We just had some news today. I'm going to drill down to an hourly chart here. The German bureaucracy, which is notoriously heavy and burdensome. See, this is just the last few hours. It's taken another great spike up because the Nord Stream 2 pipeline has been the approval for operation of which has been delayed yet again by the German bureaucracy. All sorts of corporate changes that the EU mandated, that the Nord Stream had to be transferred, divested, and put into a subsidiary. I won't go into the complexities because German bureaucracy is notoriously complex. And what we've seen, to make a long story short, is continued bureaucratic fooling around here, such that the pipeline had its approval for operation delayed. Price is continuing to go up. And again, if we back this out and take a longer view of this on a daily, we really see what this has been up to. And so we're probably going to head back to this zone and maybe even, the upper reaches. So gas is a great looking trade today. Coffee is a great looking trade today, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, let me say that on behalf of the staff and the management here at Alvexo, ladies and gentlemen, we wish you all the ability to trade with confidence. Bye-bye for now.